Hello, this is George Anderson with a few more answers to your questions. I've got an email here from Chrissy, who actually she's asked about a bazillion different questions within the same email. So I'm going to split these up into different videos. But the first question she asks pertains to running hilly marathons. My marathon training program, the Intelligent Marathon, it does include a phase of hill training at the start, but it's really not about running very, very hilly marathons. It's about running a normal marathon. If you've got a hilly marathon, as Chrissy obviously does here, then her question is, well, what else can you do with your training in order to accommodate that? And actually, it's a reasonably straightforward answer. So, most training programs, certainly on mine, there's a long run at least once a week. Now, with that long run, it makes a lot of sense to try and do at least the majority of those long runs over fairly hilly terrain. So just get your body used to running over hills, because that's what's going to happen on the day. Also, from a mindset perspective, that's really going to make a big difference as well. Now, one thing to note on that is if you're running and you're trying to keep a constant intensity, we're not talking about constant pace here, we're talking about constant intensity. Obviously, when you hit a hill, that's going to increase the effective loading on your body, and it's going to increase how hard it feels. It's going to increase the intensity. So what do you need to do to combat that? You need to slow down. If you're running, let's say you just chuck a couple of figures in there. Let's say you're on your long run. It's a nice, easy pace. You're running at 10-minute mile pace, and you're going for a sub 4-hour marathon, for example. So you should be running about 10 to 10.5 minutes per mile for your long, slow, steady runs. That's about 1 minute to 90 seconds per mile slower than your target race pace, which will be 9:09 in this case. Got all that information in there. So if you're normally running on the flat at about 10-minute mile pace and that feels comfortable to you, then if you hit a hill of any kind of decent gradient, then you're going to have to slow down. You're going to have to slow down probably to more like 10:30 to 11 minutes per mile for it to feel the same. It's still probably going to build up the intensity, but I'll tell you what, if you're slave to the Garmin and you keep on going at exactly the same pace, then the intensity is going to build up, and it's going to build up, and it's going to build up. So it is important that you take note and you listen to your body when you're doing these long, slow runs. It's not about getting around these long runs as fast as you can. It's about giving your body as much time in the correct training zone as possible. So that's my answer to the first question, Chrissy. Take a moment, take a look at your long runs. Get as many of them done over some hilly terrain, as hilly as you can find. Certainly something that's going to closely replicate the terrain you're going to encounter on the race itself. That's going to help with your mindset. Do all the hill training sessions in the program itself. Like I said, certainly an Intelligent Marathon program, there are plenty of hill training sessions in there at the start, and hopefully that'll set you up plenty for mindset and physically for the race itself. We'll be back very soon with some more answers to Chrissy's questions, some great ones in there very soon. Bye for now.